Hey guys, Dan from Wilderness the Grey. Dan Dolph the Grey. I'm finally starting to make videos again, and to get back into the flow of things, we're going to have a look at the Nukes Top 5. Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. The eye is healing. It is healing. I mean, it still looks like shit. But it's a hell of a lot better than it did look. No, it's not pink eye, like some people in the comments. I'll tell you in another video, but it was really dumb. It was really, really dumb how it happened. But we'll go into that in another video. And also, thank you to the people who watched my my Marvel Loki episode 4 IGN review. I know the other kind of videos I make, other than the paranormal stuff, don't get any views. I still enjoy making them. I still enjoy, you know, sometimes I just want to talk about other stuff which is on my mind, which has nothing to do with the paranormal. You will get those videos from now and again. I know they don't do well, but I still make them. I don't care if they don't get that many views. I really enjoy making them. So, but thank you for the people who did watch it. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. I will also be making another comments video as well, because there's a lot of comments to catch up on. I do have a few debunking videos in the works as well. This is not a debunking video, by the way. This is the process I use to find videos to debunk, which are thin these days. These days there's not a lot for me anyway. For me. To debunk, you know, you can debunk most Sergeant until the cows come home, or oh my gosh, once it's done once, it's done. I don't go back to them. Like, you know, it's what's the point? You know they're bullshit, so what's the point in going over old threads, I suppose. But yeah, so we're gonna have a look at Nuke's top 5 because he put this video out 6 days ago. See, I am not caught up whatsoever. And it is called Top 5 Scary Ghost Videos That Will Ruin Your Sleep. My sleep has already been ruined, but nothing to do with scary ghost videos. And let's play the game I always play with Nuke's Top 5. Spot the thumbnail in the video. So like I always forget to say, please go to Nuke's Top 5 original video, which I have linked down below. Watch that first, like and subscribe, whatever you want to do, and then come back to me. And we'll see what we can see. Ooh, it's loud. Is that too loud? Last time I kept... Some people say as well, why do you put the background videos quiet sometimes? Sometimes I get copyrighted. if they're too loud and the original uploader has put some copyrighted music in it, I get copyrighted as well. That's why sometimes you will see them dim in audio. It's just the way it is, unfortunately.
Top 5 ghosts.
Caught on camera.
On camera. Dancing with the dead. 11 years ago, Tony Nogueira recorded a short video of his son Elijah dancing to a Green Day song that was playing on their TV. He uploaded the video to his YouTube channel, and for years the video went mostly unnoticed.
Dan.
What's the bizarre thing?
Dan, look at Elijah.
Green Day on TV?
Elijah, hey, like this. Elijah, look at. Hey. Elijah, go like this.
I hope it wasn't that thing. You wouldn't have seen it because my big fat head is anyway. There's something over there, but it just looked like a reflection of the kid to me.
To some Green Day? Dance, go.
Did you see it?
Nope.
Right behind little Elijah, what looks like the dark, shadowy figure of a child can be seen. Just kind of standing there, watching the family. A few seconds later, and the child disappears.
Well, no. You just saw the kid walk away. You just saw the kid walk away. Now, this was apparently uploaded 11 years ago. We are taking the uploader's word that there was no other kid there 11 years ago. I mean, this kid is probably like, how old? I don't know, 13, 14 now. But, you know, he could have a younger sister, younger brother, older sister, older brother, who knows. There is 100%. There's definitely someone there. Right, so there's the kid. The kid walks away. You can see him or her walk away.
Now, I reached out to Tony Nogueira personally, and he says that he has no idea who or what this unexplained figure might be.
Bullshit! I am calling bollocks on Tony Nogueira, saying I don't know who he was. He knows who he was, trust me. I mean, in fact, he could have been filming his kid because it was his birthday or something, and he had his mates around. You don't know. But that's the problem, you know, that is the problem with that footage. There's definitely a kid there. And in the next part, you can definitely see the kid just walk out a shot. You know, it doesn't mean it's a ghost, it just means there was a kid there walking out a shot. But like I said, you're going on the original uploader's honesty. Or maybe not honesty, maybe just like, oh, look, I'm playing a trick on you. You know, it's definitely a kid there. Not a ghost.
Haunted.
Really haunted, I have debunked at least 3 times. The first time over a year ago. Second time, not long after that. Third time, not long after that. I pointed out masks. You had various masks in. I mean, when I don't mean masks, I mean matte masks. How can I explain it? A mask. I know. God, what am I doing? Why can't I explain this? It's my own bloody thing. Basically, when you use a mask, I've done it many times. How I've made animal move, or I've made the alien move, and you mask it out. I'm gonna do it. I am actually gonna do a basic tutorial video of how to make a basic mat. To be honest with you, because I keep getting asked, and I am gonna make that video at some points. But yeah, they've used masks. They've used strings. Yes, really haunted. I have debunked at least, I think, 3 times. And like I said, the first time was well over a year ago. I'm actually going to hunt down those videos. Because I think I did them in like a comments video where you wouldn't have seen the debunking part. I don't know. So I'm going to separate those videos out, re-upload them as just a really haunted one. But yeah, really haunted are bollocks. But we'll have a look.
Lee from the YouTube channel Really Haunted says that his house in England is a hotspot for strange paranormal activity. For over 2 years, Lee and his family have witnessed and captured terrifying events caught on static cameras that are set up throughout their home. Now, if you're a long-time Nukes stop...
There you go. That's one of the videos I debunked, where he was using a mask to mask out the part there. And the toy, I think it's like a toy or an ornament. When it falls, it disappears into the mask, which I showed in a previous video.
By viewer, you've probably seen some of Lee's scary poltergeist moments in my videos.
That one as well.
And well, things have only gotten worse. Late one night, Lee is fast asleep in bed when his hallway and bedroom static cameras capture something downright chilling.
Now, remember how I always say when CCTV cameras, like there's a black looming opaque shadow, you know, crawling up the camera, and I always say that's a bug on the lens because it's so close to the focal point. The focal point is further away, but the bug is right there. That's why it's not focusing. In this case, I'm not going to say that because, like I said, I know they use effects in their videos, so that's probably just a blob brush made in Photoshop. Dial down the opacity with an alpha background and then just insert it in. Yeah, it's bollocks. And yes, people say I dismiss videos sometimes. I am dismissing this one, trust me. Once again, like I keep saying, when you got static locked off cameras, it is very easy to make this kind of thing. Like, I'll link down below the video I made a couple of months ago, an elaborate hoax. I think I did it for April Fools. Yeah, I did it for April Fools. What were we in? April, May, June, July? Yes, so it was a couple of months ago, where I made my own haunted house video. And it was all locked off camera. And it was simple editing techniques, which I'll link down below. I'll also link the explanation video I made after that video of how I did that. And like I said, this is why it's so easy with locked off cameras to make this kind of stuff.
Because a few days later, Lee's wife Stacy is home and fast asleep in bed when she experiences something absolutely terrifying.
Is it going to be the blankets pulled off?
Did you see it?
I tell you what I did just see. Mind, and it was before her hair was pulled. I just noticed where they inserted the mask. I'm going to show you, ready? I'm going to say mask. Right? keep an eye on this area right there, right? And you'll notice the mask, and this is in a lot of, especially like low grain quality cameras, when you can always spot when the mask is inserted. If you go back to my videos where I've inserted masks, you'll see it in mine as well. You know, it's quite hard to hide if you know what you're looking for. But I'm gonna say mask when I see the mask has been inserted into the video, because it's not always inserted at the beginning of the video. It's like during the part where you want the action to work. So keep an eye on that area there, right? And hopefully you can see it. Like, this video is in 1080, so you will hopefully see it. But I'm going to say mask when I've seen the mask inserted, ready? But keep an eye on this area. Mask. There you go. Did you see it? You can see the mask. Let me go back. Let me go back again. Let me go back again. You can see the mask being inserted just before your hair is pulled. Ready? Mask again. Mask.
Did you see it?
I saw it.
Now this one is a little hard to catch. But
like I said, you'll notice the mask being inserted if it's not done very well. It's not. No, saying that. No, even if it's done very well, you'll still always spot it, because. Now look at my camera here, right? I'm not going to put a mask in, by the way, but look at my footage here. I'm shooting on a 1080 camera. It is, you know, it's a webcam. It's not a DSLR, so you're seeing like graininess and what have you, like, you know. And it's just because I got low lighting in that footage as well as it has low lighting, but I only got the one light there, and obviously you got this light. So you can see the graininess, and the way you can always spot a mask. Not always, but most times you'll spot a mask is when, say for example, that picture there. I'm not going to do it because I can't be bothered. But that picture there, you'll see the graininess stop. You know, all that like noise, the fuzz and the noise. In the part where you want, or in the part which is being masked out, either before the mask is put in, you'll see the noise and the graininess. As soon as the mask is put in, boom. You'll usually see that graininess stop, because the way you do a mask is sometimes you'll film the piece first, then do the mask afterwards, or you'll make the mask first and then film the piece afterwards. If something happened in that part where you filmed the mask, which you didn't want to be in the video, you put a still image in it. But obviously if you put a still image in it, the noise which you're seeing all around there right now, it would just be static. It wouldn't be moving like it is now. And that's how you can spot a mask. Like I said, I am going to make a tutorial video on that, because I keep getting asked. But that's how you spot a mask. And when you know what you're looking for, it's right there. It's always easily spottable. Spottable, is that a word? It is, isn't it? Right. Anyway, I mean, you know, it's working for them. The channel's getting more popular and popular every day. It's working for them. But it's bollocks. So moving on.
Japanese YouTube channel. Fourth Wall. Right,
Fourth Wall, I have, again, I've included in previous videos, and they are I think it's a Japanese channel, where they upload plain as day CGI inserted videos. So I don't know why Nukes keeps adding Fourth Wall in here, to be honest with you, because they are easily debunked. Just go to their channel, have a look, and you'll see all kinds of bullshittery. Trust me. But let's see what they got this time.
There was no extra information attached to the email in which the video file was shared.
Of course it wasn't.
They tried reaching out to the sender, but they got no reply back.
There you go. This is going to be a jump scare. What was that? Was that a demonic twig? What was that? I seen like a twig pop out from behind a tree or something. I think that's right, so anyway, I'm not sure.
In the distance, what appears to be a tree branch can be seen moving bizarrely on its own. And shortly after, the man spots two translucent things walking out of the dark.
Like I said, Fourth Wall, they only upload CGI bullshittery. It's plain as day when you watch it. And in fact, like, if we tell you what, just to show you, Now, bear in mind, there's all kinds of artifacting on this video because it's such low quality. Where's the... Right, there's the figure. Well, look at the tree stump.
To be a tree branch can be seen moving.
Look at the tree stump. It's almost wobbling like it's artifacting. It's not artifacting. It's probably inserted CGI, and that's why they've lowered the quality on the video. Like I said, that's what Fourth Wall does. I don't know if Fourth Wall themselves actually make these videos. They might. I don't know. Maybe they do. Maybe they do. They're just doing like ARG stuff where like, oh, I was sent in this video secretly through Facebook. And to be honest, I don't know why. I don't know why Nuke is including Fourth Wall. You know, I've said a few times in the last couple of months, Nuke is inserting a lot of bullshit into his videos. He used to only keep the top quality stuff, but now Nuke is like adding all kinds of bollocks. And yeah, it's weird. Maybe they just run out of footage to show. I don't know, but I almost wonder, right? I almost wonder, do these channels like maybe not Slapdown, I don't know. But do they like pay these people? Do they pay these channels like a secret sponsorship from the, like, say for the likes of Fourth Wall? If Fourth Wall pay Nuke and say, look, you put some of my videos up on your channel and, you know, send me over some views and subs, I'd appreciate it. And here's a little thing. Here's a little treat for you. I do often wonder. I often wonder if that's what happens, because that's the only reason you'd keep including bullshit videos like this. It's the only reason.
Viewer videos.
Viewer videos.
Nuke's Top 5 viewer Rocky reached out to me about a video his sister took at their family home in South Florida. Stranger, Rocky claims that they have seen glimpses of strange shadow figures throughout the house.
What the hell was that? Why is it flicking back and forth? Hang on, why does Nuke have his watermark over the uploader's video? The watermark is behind the timecode. Suspicious. Very suspicious, Nuke. Why is your watermark behind the timecode? Unless they put it there hoping to get it on Nuke's Top 5. You know, in which case, they deliberately want it to be up on Nuke's Top 5. See, this is the way my brain works. I go down conspiracy level thought processes. This is the way my brain works. I'll get something. I'll obsess over it. And then I go down a little bloody rabbit hole of shit like this. But why is Nuke's Top 5 watermark? Well, it's not Nuke's Top 5 watermark because his watermark is the logo in it. So they put that YouTube/Nuke's Top 5 in the video. Probably hoping, I hope it gets up on Nuke's Top 5.
A strange shadow right behind her brother.
I don't know. Like I said, they clearly want it to be up on Nuke's Top 5, so it's probably staged in some way. Probably someone behind that little sofa throwing something up just as they're flicking back and forth the cameras. The front-facing camera and the back-facing camera. Can I prove it 100%? No, I can't. But the fact that they put that there, with the hopes that, I hope this video gets up on Nuke's Top 5. That's my thought process. But bear in mind, it's not a shadow. They keep saying a shadow. It's not a shadow. Whatever it is there has physical form because it is reflecting light off the TV, which is up on the wall right there.
Upwards, it seems very unlikely that Rocky would be throwing his beverage up like that. There's also nothing behind Rocky
the TV
that
up
could
there
explain the sudden appearance and disappearance of the shadow. So just what?
Oh, not TV, sorry. It's a window, sorry. Yeah, so there's a window there. When the shadow moves up, it's reflecting light off the top of his head. Or whatever the hell it is.
So just what?
There.
Is this?
So it has physical form. It's not a shadow. Like I said, it's probably someone behind throwing something just to get a ghostly shadow effect. Because they clearly want it up on Nuke's Top 5.
Huntington Museum is home to a collection of Indiana historical artifacts and sits right next to the Old Town Railroad track. One day when the museum is closed and empty, the security camera motion detector is triggered by something.
Damn it! Hang on, wait. I already see it. It's right there. It's rewind.
By what they find.
Remember what I've said in the past about CCTV? And in fact, I showed it I showed one example in, I remember what bloody video it was, about 2 videos or 3 videos ago, of how with CCTV, if the focal point is on a certain area, parts outside of that area will sometimes form an amorphous blob, even though it's a person walking in the background. It's because the CCTVs are not good, trust me, right? CCTV cameras are not good quality cameras. They are low quality cameras for a reason, because the CCTV cameras are usually running for like 8 to 10 hours a day. So, you know, to save like 8 to 10 hours of footage onto a hard drive, or like, you know, hard drive, you need to keep that quality as low as possible. That's why you will never see a high quality CCTV camera, because they have too much footage.
Now, some might say that this is simply a digital glitch, and that this figure is maybe just a person moving too quickly for the camera to pick up clearly. However...
Oh wait! The same Nuke's Top 5 watermark is right there, look. So Nuke put that watermark on, but to me it looked like it was underneath the timecode of the previous video. Previous clip. But anyway, I'm going too deep in stuff.
And at the exact same moment, a car passes by the glass door nearby, and the car can be seen in pretty crisp detail. But as for the dark
different
mass,
part of the focal point,
there are no visual details at all.
But look, right, you look at it there, the shadow figure almost has like, I don't know, like a maybe light blue shirt with dark blue trousers, and the height is about just under door frame height, human height.
Very small.
I'm just saying.
About the size of a young child.
No, it's not.
What? What do you think? Is the Huntington Museum haunted? You decide.
No. I decide it's not.
Friends Jay and Gino are hanging out, having a few drinks at Jay's home in England. Then this happens.
The glass just exploded. Now, I do have an explanation for this, but I'm going to let it go first.
And things just get weirder.
Me sideways.
Now, the first one, I don't know about the second one. I don't know. It's like to happen twice, maybe possible. But to me, it just looks like normal physics, okay? Not physics, well, yeah, physics. Science. Just the laws of physics. Because I have had this happen myself. Not with the glass, it was with the plates. A couple of years ago, I was washing, doing the dishes, and I had the water really bloody hot, and so hot I was burning my hands, I remember. And then, because it was so hot, I started running the cold. As soon as I ran the cold onto this hot plate, it shattered. It was a hot plate, and as soon as the cold went on it, I don't know the chemical physics of it all. I'll have to look it up, but it's what happens sometimes when you put, especially on like glass, thin surfaces, I should say. When when something is exposed to heat and then immediately exposed to an extreme opposite temperature, you will get that shattering. I mean, they could have just brought those glasses out of the dishwasher. Maybe they have a dishwasher set at a temperature too high, and then they put in obviously cold drinks into it. Give it a few seconds or a minute, and it can happen. That happening right there, even twice. I don't know how long in between these clips are, but you know, it's not outside of the realms of normal laws of physics. That's what I'm getting at. I mean, they probably put in cold alcoholic beverages into like warm glasses or hot glass, not hot, but warm. It doesn't have to be scalding hot. It can just be a warm glass, and when a cold substance is put into it or onto it, give it a few seconds or even up to a minute, it will shatter. Not all the time, but there's certain circumstances, but it does happen.
Or does the glassware manufacturer just need to do a product recall on Jay's shitty glasses?
It's possible.
Decide. Paranormal investigator Crisel Luna gets the unique chance to investigate a very old public school in Mexico that is said to be haunted.
Wow, this is a long video.
This particular school is still...
Con todo respeto, a mí me gustaría pedirle, de verdad, con todo respeto, a su energía, pero nadie entra aquí de noche y yo estoy haciéndolo hoy porque quiero saber Ay, ahí se escucha algo. Ay, ¿qué fue? ¿Qué fue? ¿Qué fue? ¿Qué fue? ¿Qué fue? Se está escuchando algo. ¿Lo viste, Melissa? No, algo se está moviendo. Algo se está moviendo. Pero muy leve. Ay, no manches, es este mesabanco. Ay.
I mean, I don't know yet. The biggest problem I have, mind, there seems to be, I don't know why, could be a smudge on the lens, I don't know, but there seems to be a blurred out section at the bottom here. Because you can see it when, like, if I show you, how do I go bloody, there you go. If I show you, look, when the chair is at the corner of the camera, it's blurred. And it's not motion blur from the camera. It's almost like it's either deliberately blurred or there's a smudge on the screen. I don't know. Gives me sus things. So, you know, that is a clip I would look deeper into. Not right now, but I will look deeper into that one. But like I said, my main thought is, why is the corner of the camera blurred out? I don't know yet. But we'll go to the next part.
Puede ser también que ellos vengan aquí por... ¡Ay! ¡Se movió!
I don't know. It seems to be, everything seems to be happening right in front of the camera every single time. I don't know. It's just very suspicious to me, that.
No manches.
No mames!
Hay que tocarlo.
Again, I am going to look closer to that one. There's a couple of things.
Podemos pasar, ¿no? Pero vamos a...
What happened?
Se vio algo. Ay, Dios mío.
I didn't see nothing.
A ver, no se puede. A ver, espérate con él. Ay. Híjole, de verdad. No, yo no puedo.
I didn't see nothing.
Alguien está aquí. Ay, no se me pudo. Dios mío.
Melissa are shocked when they see a dark figure
Oh,
walking
for
the hallway
fuck's sake. Right. Well, there you go, bollocks. See, I was going to look at those other clips, and I was going to look at them thinking, how did they do that? Not that I think, oh, it's a ghost. I was going to think, right, how did they do that? Because I couldn't see it right away. But then they just outdid themselves. But that's terrible.
Melissa are shocked when they see
Look
a
at this
dark
bullshit.
figure walking the
No, you
hallway.
can't see because my big fat is in the way.
Sel and Melissa are shocked when they see a dark figure
A dark figure in a hoodie with blue jeans on.
walking the hallway right out.
And that to me tells me that is absolute bloody bollocks. I was actually going to give them some form of 0.1% benefit of the doubt until that clip right there.
Outside of the library. There's no one there.
Of course it's not. Right, I'm skipping. Yeah, so that was it. That last one, like I said, I was going to look at those last two clips. Not because I thought, could it be a ghost? But I thought, right, how are they doing this? That was my thought process. How are they doing this? But then they showed the same bullshit clip every other shit paranormal show. So, paranormal channel shows in their bloody videos of a shadow dude walking by in his hoodie. I mean, come on. That was to be honest, I'm gonna title this a debunking video, to be honest, because I think quite a few of those clips, I think we did debunk. As far as I'm concerned, anyway. I don't know, but I'm gonna get people in the comments saying, you didn't debunk nothing, you didn't show nothing. Well, I did show some stuff, come on. I don't know. Maybe I won't call it a full debunking. I'll have debunking and reaction in the title. I don't know. But anyway, let me know in the comments if you think I'm full of shit. Let me know in the comments if you think Chriselle Luna was telling the truth. I doubt it. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. That was Nukes Top 5. What was it called? Top 5 scary ghost videos that will ruin your sleep. Questionable. And Nuke, if you ever see this, you probably won't, but if you ever do, I like you, but stop putting fourth wall in your videos. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you like this video, leave a sub if you're new to my channel. I do these quite often. And that's it. It's such a long bloody video, it's ridiculous. Maybe I'll put it all out, I don't know. I don't know, it's so bloody long. Nuke's video is 18 minutes. My video right now is 45 minutes. Just shows how much I ramble on sometimes. But anyway, thanks for watching. Bye for now.